Keegan here, and today, well, Brunswick just announced a whole bunch of stuff, and we're going to go through it, and we're going to start where everyone kind of expects me to start. It's going to be the hammer balls. They're the ones I'm most excited for, and I'm guessing they're probably the ones most of y'all are most excited for. This first one, 3D offset assault. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I am kind of excited for it. It's not the one I'm getting from this batch though. So let's just go ahead and dive into the specs. HK22 Cohesion Hybrid. I expected a Solid. If I'm being 100% honest with you, I expected Cohesion Solid because the Extreme Envy got discontinued and the Pure Envy has the same cover. However, they appear to shape pretty differently. So, not really going to complain too much about that. Because I do like how this one looks from the little bit I've seen of it. And then, of course, the offset core, 2489, 053, and 008. Barely asymmetric, but still technically asymmetric. I do really like the look of it. The 3-tone red looks really nice. 500, 1000, 2000 Sire. I'm interested in this one. I don't have a Pure Envy, so I may actually end up getting this one. But yeah, interest. This is the one that I'm getting. Now, for those of you who have watched this channel before and heard me talk about Black Widows, I don't like Black Widows. I don't get along with them for the most part. The only one I've ever gotten along with was the 2.0 and the original. That was like 15 years old whenever I actually got it. But the Black Widow Mania, I am getting this one because I heard that it doesn't roll like a Black Widow. It doesn't feel like a Widow. I've been told that it's going to be closer to a Theorem or an Effect. And so yeah, I'm looking at this one. I really like the color scheme. It reminds me of a Kinetic Cobalt. In fact, the color is Cobalt. But I like how it looks. I like the motion that I've seen from it. I plan to get this one. It's a Black Widow with cohesion. It's what everyone kind of expected once the Ghost got discontinued. Then we've got 500, 1000, 1500 Sire from the Compound. And then, of course, 250 RG, 058 Diff, and then 016 Intermediate. That's just the numbers for the gas mask core. I really like how this one looks. I like the shape of it as well. This is the one I'm ending up getting. Let's see here. We got Radical SnapShot. I never allowed Radical to use some of my cookies. So it's the second super symmetric they've done. It's a different shape. Let me pull it up here. When I was just glancing at this, I thought it was a katana core, or something based on it. When I was just barely able to see the little picture at the bottom there, it reminded me of that. But I do really like how this looks. It's interesting. Let's talk about the shelf appeal real quick. The silver, orange, and red look nice. I'm never a huge fan of Radical logos. To me, they just look they're too round. We talked about this earlier in the Discord. But I've never been a fan of their logos, but I do really like the fact that they're going for the 2-color on both of these releases. Core numbers in 15 pounds, 2523, almost 253, which puts us kind of squarely in medium RG territory, not, you know, low like Brunswick is wont to do. And then a 50 differential. So honestly, this kind of seems like a made for transition ball HK22C plus Pearl. Who knows what that actually means. Radical's stuff doesn't have any names, so yeah, this is interesting here. And then 500, 1000, 1500 Sierra factory compound. That's what you can be expected from the shiny stuff. I like this one. Logan has his is arriving tomorrow, along with his Outer Limits Solid, which we're talking about next. So we will have videos for this one as well. And then the Outer Limits Solid. My gosh, this ball looks so pretty. This is actually one of the ones that I like the logo of for Radical, and I love the split color that they have on this one. Big fan. Let's get down here. Got RG of 2499, basically 250, 051 diff, 014 intermediate. That's just the numbers for the Outer Limits core. And then HK22 solid. Once again, Radical doesn't name their shit. And then 500, 2000 Sierra. I think this one's going to be really good. Like I said, I'm not getting this one. If I were to pick another ball to get other than the 2 hammer balls, it would be this one. Logan, we bowl a tour in Tennessee. Logan tries to make it, but I go to them a little bit more often. It's called the Bracket Challenge, and they've recently adopted the PBA urethane rules. So Logan is short pinning this one to be his quote-unquote urethane option. Alright. This one, the name, I'm sorry, Brunswick people. What? The original Crusher was a hybrid, but this is the Crusher hybrid. The only difference is, of course, the colors. It has HK22C instead of just plain old optimized hybrid. So it essentially just adds the HK22 and cohesion base to it. And then it comes shiny instead of dull. And then, like I said, the colors are different. Yeah, that's really all I can say. I was surprised they came out with another Crusher, but maybe this one's gonna be really good. But I do just find it kind of at least amusing. Yeah, core numbers 2489, 056, 016. Like I said, I find it kind of funny that they released 2 hybrids, but only called one a hybrid. This one is going to be really popular amongst 2-handers and, you know, the DV8 people. Troublemaker Solid. I really like the looks of this one. Just like the black, gray, and white with the neon green logos. I do really like how it looks. What do they? I think they called it like digital camo. Yeah, digital camo is what they call it. It's Havoc Solid, which, if I'm remembering correctly, was the cover from the Hellcat. And then 500, 1500 Sierra. Core numbers, of course, it's the dualistic core, the one designed to be advantageous to no thumb bowlers. 2496, 045 differential. Yeah, all these are honestly pretty interesting. The Crusher Hybrid is the one that confuses me the most out of everything, along with the SnapShot, because they just released the No Doubt. But who knows what they probably are choosing to release these stuff together for a reason. Like I said, I'm getting the Black Widow Mania. I may end up getting the 3D Offset Assault, but my priority is the Mania, as I don't really have any. I ended up getting rid of my Theorem. I just never threw it anymore. But now that tournaments are starting back up, I regret doing that. So I need something to kind of fill that slot, and I think this one's going to be it. It looks so good, and apparently, like I said, it doesn't roll like a Widow apparently, and that's what I need. But yeah, thank y'all for joining us on this little announcement video. I have been OSIMANews. Oh shoot, I missed again. I hope I don't miss y'all next time. Thanks.